Alright, hey guys, what's up? It's Wolf, your one and only. How are all my adventurers doing? Welcome back to some more Shiny Beyond. So first things first, I just wanted to do like a little second video just to give an update on what I've learned. I've learned that the devs are never going to get rid of their old mechanics from Valorant, especially for the job skill tree and stuff like that. Everything's pretty much straightforward, and I kind of know the routes I want to go down. But obviously, everybody's going to build their own things. If anything, these are all my characters I have right now. Oh yeah, I have a ticket actually that I remember. I totally forgot about that. Go ahead and see what we get out of this. And I did get 2 Valorants, but the only reason I got like one of them is because of the milestone, and the second one was because of those yellow. Oh, nice, we got Leon. That's another tower character at least. So he'll go to my tower team. But yeah, I mostly got it from here. I got the healer from this one, and I just used the selector to get her. So yeah. Funny enough, this resets every 2 weeks. So next 2 weeks I'll be able to get another one if I just save up. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to save up until I get all the Valorants maxed out. Or at least until I get every last Valorant. Then, all the rest of the stuff is probably going to go into selectors for weapons and stuff. Getting all their gears situated. Funny enough, I still have not spent a single dime on this game yet. I'm avoiding it. At least attempting to avoid it. Like, heavily, you have to do like all of your weeklies and dailies, but you pretty much do that passively anyway as you log in. I remember these potions. What's this, like, yeah, healing? They kept that. I would definitely say this is 10 times better than Valiant Force. But the only thing is that I do see that it could be difficult for certain players to get into it, especially trying to like figure out the game and stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult in that sense. But as you play, you quickly understand, trust me. You will quickly understand of how everything works. But as for me, since I played Force, it's actually pretty simple. I should win this because I have more damage. And Faye is insanely strong as well as a tank. My only pet peeve was how long it took skills to activate. Like, it took forever for skills to activate. That was my only little pet peeve about this game. But overall, I can definitely say one thing. Join a guild. Guild, even in Force, was like a must. Just because it for some reason, Guild has like this weird thing to where it's more of... God damn it, how do I explain it? Guilds accelerate progress. Let's say that. Guild extremely accelerates progress. As long as it's an active guild always doing raids. If your guild's always doing raids, then you all would get somewhere like extremely fast. This was the same thing that was in Force. For some reason, guild was like really progress heavy. Especially if you're like in part of a guild that's always doing raid and constantly completing it, that's gonna help you. So try and build a guild to where everybody's on like the same page. Ooh, I even forgot I had this. What's in it though? What am I gonna get? Oh, well then, okay. I'll take it. Why not? But after playing it, yeah, I do actually like it a lot. It's just I can probably burn myself out of this game really easily, so I'm gonna try and manage how much I play. But then again, I think I'll be fine, really. Where's that free pack? Was there a free pack in here that you can get every day? Huh. Guess it's not there anymore. Yeah, that's just exclamation point for no reason. Right now, I am 14 in. I've only been playing for 2 days, I think. I'll say I can, in games like this, I can progress like really fast. Like it's really no problem for me to like progress really fast in games like this. Especially since they have an idle farm as well. So they have the whole idle thing to where the further stage you're in, the more rewards you get over time. Then once, I probably should have just went to it really, just explain it. But most people who've played, you know, mobile games as of late know what I'm talking about. It's the whole AFK thing. AFK, the further you go into a stage, there's like this little chest that you can pick up now and then that has rewards from like your allies collecting it over like hours. It seems a lot more games are taking on that system, which is actually extremely good, instead of a player just, you know, constantly sitting there and just farming over and over. Now I can just not come back to the game for a whole hour or so, and there'll just be rewards there waiting for me. Or I can come back in like 10 hours and it's been like it basically gives me the thought of, hey, I've just been farming for 10 hours without playing. But also, I will be getting into more mobile games and showing them off. It's just that I've just been taking a break on showing off so many new games that have been coming out and just searching around the phone store. Also, track of time is also an issue for me too, because normally on my off days I sleep into like 12 or 1, which really doesn't help me at all. But I'm gonna try and get better at it and wake up around like 11 or so, because I start streaming around like 5. Well, I want to start streaming around 5, or sometimes I mostly start up streaming around like 7 to 8 or 6 to 8. If it goes over that, then my mind's just like, yeah, there's no point in streaming. Everybody's gonna be asleep. That's literally my mindset when it comes to that, and I'm gonna start getting out of that mindset and just start streaming whenever I feel like, really. But here's the idle thing I was talking about. Like, over the time, this chest just collects material for me. All my characters are just in here fighting these monsters, and every monster they kill gives me XP and gold and items. And it's only been 1 hour, so it's only gotten 1 hour of loot. And there, I could just level up. That's actually a perfect example right there. And this shows all the loot you can actually potentially get from the stages that you've completed. So obviously the further you go in, the more rewards are going to be upgraded and are going to be better. Like these 1 stars are going to easily change to like 2 stars. These 2 stars are going to change to 3 stars, stuff like that. You also get like job materials out of here too. Have a chance to get gems too. Soon you'll probably get like star 4 the further you further you go in. Words. But obviously I think this game has been out way longer than I actually thought it was, because like I said, dude, I kept up with this game for a long time, then I just completely forgot about it for some reason. I don't know why. What I need to do is get Faye up to level 60, and well level 50 actually. Wait, is it? No, it's level 60 she needs to be at. That's weird, considering I can't go over that. It's probably I'm guessing job related or awakening. Actually, we're almost done with her next job. But also the reason why I say guild is heavily based on progress is just because all these guild weapons, you know, they refresh over time, but it's mostly raid. Raid has so many good rewards for you, and you can get a lot of them really easily if your guild's just constantly doing it. Like, look at all these job relics. I can just come over here, buy 7 of these, and just be like, oh, well, I can probably up a job or so. There's even raid shards over here, raid weapons for the raid characters. And raid characters are actually not half bad either. That's the thing. Because this selector actually gives you double S's too. You can easily just build any of these 4 characters right here. Or the 4 SRs that are down here. I mean, mostly everybody's building Faye for obvious reasons, that she's extremely good. For the route of my Faye, I'm going Dark Templar. I say you can go any build you want, really. I say just have fun with it. Out of this, I would say is, I'm gonna save that actually. We got no of the attack ones. I need the reds. Yeah, none of those. But the thing is, I can dismantle or break down some of those materials just to bring up those jobs. Like, I got a whole bunch of these. I can just break it down and get all my material. So that's another like fast progress thing you can do, unless you can do daily. If you can do daily pretty easily, then I wouldn't recommend doing it. I would just recommend just combining it until you're able to do that stage. It's really not that difficult. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not. The only sad thing is that progression between that is kind of locked behind stage progression. So you would have to be like stage 10 to go to the second stage, and you have to beat stage 12 10 just to go into the third stage, you know, so on, so on. So it's really like heavy on progression from story. I know before anybody ever even starts with that BS, dude, don't question what characters I'm using. Don't do that. Like, mind your own business. There's always people just like, hey, dude, why aren't you using this character? But this character's better. I don't care about that. Keep your whole tier list as crap to yourself. I would say most people who know me know that I don't do the whole tier list thing. That's kind of why I stopped doing the tier list for Dragon Blaze. Also, that's another reason for it. Besides losing support from the community on making like the community list after the whole main channel hacking thing that went on. But I just thought to myself, tier lists are literally just gonna force. Well, that's why I didn't like put it into like, hey, this character is top for this, or this character is just amazing for this. It's just pretty much where they're good at is where I put it. And where they're not good at is where I put. I'm still gonna leave it up to players to build their own thing. That's what the community like tier list was. But it's fine now since we're doing like the whole spotlight thing. Everybody can get like pretty much their own bearings of how they want to build their character or which character they want to build. Pretty much up to them. But yeah. Yeah. Go back. But yeah, this video is basically just updates and crap. Nothing too special. When do I ever do anything special? You guys tell me. And don't you lie to me. Oh yeah, I finally got runes opened up too. Alright, that's all the guild crap. Sneeze. I don't know why I called that out. I don't know what the process of calling that out was. Another thing that they did was, I think this system was inside of a force, but at the same time, I'm not too sure. But you can get their shards weekly, and it's actually really amazing. And plus their weapons too. And they also have all these exclusive stuff too. Make sure to play all the rewards too, other than just, you know, finding. But if I go into like one more match, that would be actually done. Wait, how much was it for 3? I think Faye was on 3, right? Ah, damn it. Don't tell me my allergies are starting up. I don't want this. Okay, go back. I think it was Faye. That was on like 4. So probably like, we're close. Also, you. Job up, but I don't have potions for that. I don't want to do that right now. She's gonna be for my guild team later, but I'm mostly focusing Faye. I'm gonna build her more of Dragoon, if anything. I want her to be more damage support, and probably have her as like a secondary tank. Yeah, it's probably going to be Paladin and Dragoon. If it works the same way that Force did, to where you can actually pick 2 different ones. And I know you guys are going to give me like tips to build. I'm not going to follow them. I'm going to be honest with you now. I'm going to save you from wasting your time. I'm not going to build them the way you want. That's an obvious thing. It's actually funny because people actually get angry at that. Just for like saying that you're going to build the way you want and not the way they want. That's hilarious. It's like, dude, for me, it's like, dude, you can't just take control of my account and tell me what I can build and can't. Isn't this? Oh, yeah, this. I actually haven't done Rune Dungeon yet, and we unlocked the runes. So let's go do that. I'll say runes was at like a heavy stat booster too. I gotta say, with skills, it feels really like slow pace. That's one thing I can say. But I guess that's only me, really. Just because they're going down the whole 7 Knights like skill queue instead of every character, you know, using their skill individually. Like, I want to heal, but I have to also queue up an attack that's coming up. So if that attack goes off, this goes in queue. It's like they're all, you know, waiting turns to use skills, which something I didn't really like from 7 Knights, but it made more sense for 7 Knights compared to this game, which it doesn't really make sense to. But that's how I feel, really. That's just my own opinion of that just being really weird. And as like Razzie has told me, most of these characters are from Force as well. Like, I remember this character clear as day from Force. The only thing I'm sad about is that they actually didn't go down the route of changing the skin. Because in Force, once you went like a full job, you would get the skin for that. So if I was to go like Dark Templar, if I was to go Dark Templar, she would get a Dark Templar skin. If I was to go Dragoon, she would get her Dragoon skin. If I was to go Samurai, she would get her Samurai skin. Like, that's the sad thing. That's just one of the things I'm sad that they kind of dropped, but I also understand why. So it's kind of like, man, I get it, but I'm also sad to see that that has gone, because that would have been like way more costumes, but it also would have been probably harder on them, really, just because they would have to keep up with that costume demand every time they release a character, and that is probably a lot of development and, you know, designing. That'll probably take out more time of getting new characters. So for what I'm doing now, I'm mostly focusing all of my attention on 4 characters. Then once those 4 characters are done, I'm going to go on to the next, to the next, to the next. That's how my progression is going to go. It wouldn't be smart to just like throw out all my resources. I mean, right now I had to replace these 2 because I got, you know, characters that were better. Even though this character was actually pretty insane now. I ain't gonna lie to you, this character was actually pretty good, but she was an arena character. Yeah, she was an arena character, so she didn't really fit too well in the game. Well, too well in my party. When it comes to like these 2 that have Adventurer Mastery and Event Mastery, which is the things I was like mostly paying attention to right now. And soon, this is supposed to level up and give me a heal also. So now I can probably throw this out sooner or later. I was like, this doesn't give me anything else but those. I was like, that's also you got to keep up on, because this was another thing in Force as well. As you're upping characters, the new things you get. I haven't chose any characters I want to turn into mage yet, really. Because all of them have been mostly good towards healing, except for this character. I would turn her into a mage for DPS. Okay, so this reflect damage. Yeah, she mostly fits a mage. Oh, she also has mana burn too. For when that goes up a little bit more. That's gonna be nice. Not sure where the future of my team's gonna go, but I'm down for the journey and to at least get tired of the game. Probably could happen. Probably couldn't. I'd say the real train is this. We gotta get through all this crap. I'm also, yeah, this is also another reason why I'm saving up all my gems, is for the 5th day. So when the 5th day comes around, I'm just gonna get all that, and it's just gonna boost so much of my time. That's like an hour, so basically like 10 hours, right? Yeah, 10 hours. And that's gonna be for every summon too. So yeah, I'm gonna save all this. And this is just gonna give me like 20 hours. I guess. Oh, I already did the gold spin. Also got to level up characters too. Everything else is just pretty simple and straightforward as it goes. But with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up here. I said pretty much mostly everything I wanted to say. Until then, you guys have a great night. Peace out.